Hi, it's Katie Johnston and it's day number 22 already of my 2016 video challenge. I'm at the beach today, so I apologise in advance if it's a little bit noisy, if it sounds a little bit windy. The ocean is fairly wild out here. I'm looking at the Pacific Ocean, and probably if I kept going straight east in the direction that I'm facing, next stop would be somewhere in South America. So it's a very long way across the Pacific. Today I'd like to talk to you about change. I've just been on a webinar with the leader of one of the companies that I'm in, and there's a lot of changes happening in the company. There's a lot and there isn't a lot, if you get what I mean. And it's been really interesting seeing people's reactions to the change. Some people have embraced it as something to move them forward into the next stage with their businesses, and other people are really stressing because it's different to how the company was when they first came into it. And I think a lot of people thought that things were never going to change, that everything would stay the same and it would be comfortable. They continued to have their hands held and life would be easy. But you know, they say there's only two certainties in life, and they're debt and taxes. But I have to put a third one in there, because change is something that is an absolute certainty in our lives, and we have to accept change. And a lot of how we actually cope with change has to do with our attitude, because our attitude to the changes that happen in our lives and our businesses is entirely a choice. It's our choice how we react to it. So we can choose to be annoyed by it, we can choose to be distressed by it. Or there's two gorgeous little Jack Russell Terriers walking past me here. Or you can choose to embrace it and to be encouraged and to grow through it. So it's very much up to you how change affects you in any of the phases of your life that it comes along in. I don't know how much change I've been through. I have learned to say never, because you know, there's all sorts of things that I never ever imagined I'd be doing in my life that I've ended up doing. Paths that I've taken that I didn't think I'd go down. They've all involved change, and I've got to the stage where I really quite enjoy change because it presents all sorts of new opportunities. So that's one way to look at it. So just in closing, I just want to remind you that it is your choice how change affects you. You can embrace it, look at it as an opportunity, or you can look at it as just the end of your world as you know it. So it's up to you. I'm Katie Johnston. I hope you found that helpful. I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow.